Hi friends, welcome in. Let me just turn down the music a little bit. There, I think that's better. Hi. Hi, Charles. Hello, Nuke. I'm so glad you could join us. The bombs of love have begun. We are vibing along together. All right. 1 second, I'll turn on the camera, but hello. Hi, everyone. Hello. Oh, my camera has frozen. Oh no, it's gonna be one of those nights, huh? Okay. Deactivate. It. Low. Okay. I think it's because I tried to change my settings right before stream. It didn't care for that too much. But hi everyone, welcome. It's Friday night. Time for some cozy, chill crafting. I couldn't quite decide what I wanted to work on tonight. And then I thought it might be nice to do a little bit of like a closer hand cam video like this. And work on some ornaments. I've seen the tag on YouTube only hands, which I love, but I don't think I'll use it because it doesn't quite fit the vibe of our community. But I just love that it exists. Also, Toot, thank you for the hydrate. Let me take care of that. My captions are not working. Let's see if I can get that fixed. Hello, captions. Captions. Testing captions, testing captions. Testing captions. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to fix the captions. Unfortunately, I use a web-based browser for it. And the web-based browser isn't listening to my mic. Listening to the wrong microphone. Let's see if I can turn off some mics here. Not what I wanted. Let's see. There we go. Over the testing captions, testing cap. Yeah, I'm a genius. It was the aliens. It was the aliens. Thank you, Toot, for explaining why my captions suddenly decided not to work. Now, if you guys have ever been on a Discord call and you have like more than one microphone plugged in, and it's, or if you have that really annoying thing where like your headset is one mic and your headset is a different mic at the same time, and then you need to figure out which mic is the actual one. But hi everyone, we are currently listening to the new winter playlist of Spirit City. I have not gotten around to updating my Spirit City room on any of my save files, but they did drop a big winter update. Lots of cool stuff in there, very cozy, comfy stuff. I will probably be keeping most of the Halloween stuff up, quite honestly. They also added a neat little feature where you can save outfits. You can have up to 3 preset outfits, which I really liked. So I'm going to be playing around with that a bit more later, but I've been busy. I haven't had a chance. It's just been quietly running in the background waiting for me to play with it. It says that's because this is my Spirit City. I'm not about that holiday life. Well, I mean, I haven't done mine either, so... I'm still wearing a witch hat and have cobweb curtains. But is anyone really surprised? No. No. So tonight I'm just working on a couple of ornaments. These are Babs's 3D printed ornaments. This was kind of, this exact one is not going to be available when they do get their production sorted out, because this was a very early test with the 2 holes. But they sent some to me anyways, and I thought they would make these cute little snowflake ornaments. So I'm just stitching up a few of these. I am using 3 strands of DMC and 1 strand of Selena. So I don't know how well you can see it, because I don't know, like, it, yeah, the light's kind of catching the sparkles. So it is sparkly. Hi, Bella. And also Bella is here. Hi, little lady. How are you doing, Chong Queen? Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Bells. Is this comfortable? Tell me, is this comfortable? She's loving so hard on these. You trying to get your marking all over this? Is this yours now? Yeah. Yeah. Bella. Sorry, I was trying to move the music up a smidge, and Bella headbutted my mouse just as I did it. Hi. Is this because I know she's helping so hard. Is this because I like gave you less room over here? Okay, no, it's not. Well, I'm so glad you guys could join us tonight for some cozy crafting vibes. If you're working on anything, please let me know. Because otherwise, I'm just going to spend the entire stream talking about Stitch Community because it's all I've been thinking about lately. However, let me get the self-promo out of the way right up front. I did release a new pattern today on Etsy and Coffee. Have a look quick. Commander Rooney's there. I'm never saying that again. Oh, ST. Yep, that's the command. I did release a new pattern today, Candy Cane Hot Chocolate, as part of my seasonal drink series. And if you're a Patreon, you also received your November mini, which this month the members voted on Gonzo from A Muppet Christmas Carol. So that was a fun one to design. Thank you for the Patreon link as well. That was a really fun one to design because whenever I'm designing a mini, they're usually based on pop culture, fandom type things. So I'll pull up art references for them. And once you start really looking at like the details of the costumes and stuff, you start realizing how many details there are. And I talked about this a little bit in the Patreon post, but like, I mean, Gonzo's an icon, always. But he's got such fashion sense. Like, his outfits are always very bold. And even though it's a little bit muted for playing Charles Dickens, it wasn't that muted. Like, looking at the different parts of his outfit, he has these red and white striped socks. His pants are checked. He's got like a chevron vest with like a herringbone pattern. He's got a white shirt and a blue scarf and that amazing hat. Like, there was a lot going on in his outfit. I really, really had fun designing that one. So if you're a paid member, you do get access to that one. And if you sign up in future months, you'll still get access to the minis. The minis are going to be available for all members forever, but will not be available for non-members, basically. That's the way it's going to work. But yeah, I had a lot of fun designing Gonzo. I'm probably going to stitch up one of these little 3D printed ornaments with Gonzo as well, because not this one, this one's a bit too small, but the other ones, the circles and the hexagons, they actually perfectly fit my minis. Is very nice. Actually, I think I have one started I can show you. Here's one I prepared earlier. Yeah, so this is John McClane. This was another member exclusive one because he was in the same poll as Gonzo and he didn't get picked, and I still wanted to design him, so I did. So yeah, so this is John McClane from, you know, the great Christmas movie Die Hard. But yeah, they fit really well on these little ornaments, which is very cool. He's almost done except for his hair, and then I have like words that go around him. That'll be done. I have all the little ornaments in here except the one that Toot just finished today, which is probably my favorite of them. If you've seen it in the server, it's a little law hog and abducted by ghosts. It's so cute. I had someone ask when the pattern is going to be available. I'm not exactly sure, but I will be releasing some Blaha inspired patterns. He's under the black light charging. Fantastic. Maybe I'll grab him on break and see if I can do some show you guys the glow in the dark. Blaha, of course, being the trans icon IKEA shark. The one thing with this Stellina, because it's not like DMC light effects, it's not designed for cross stitching, it's designed to be held with yarn. It's a little bit of a frustrating experience at times. But it's the right weight to be held with DMC. And it looks great. Also cheaper than DMC light effects. This is the cone of gold Stellina, and we paid, I think, $7 for this. Yeah, the light effects is difficult to work with, but like for a slightly different reason. I would say this is slightly easier on the hands. Oh yeah, we got those for free, that's right. But even retail, they were not very expensive. You don't remember the project you used it on, but you remember it tore up your hands? Oh no. It's not so bad stitching with it, because I'm not like handling it all the time. But yeah, I can see this being real rough on the hands. Constantly running through them. To fluff, go away. Yes, that was the fun releases from today. I also did a little bit of designing for a couple patterns coming up. First round of test stitches, not first round, next round of test stitches went out. You guys are awesome. They were all claimed within like 20 minutes. So that was really cool. And yeah, we got lots of exciting stuff coming up. And I've been working on Stitchmunity so much. Like, I'm trying to balance my work on Stitchmunity with my work on the design end of the business while not burning myself out too much to actually stream for you guys. Which is hard, because if you're neurodivergent, you know how hard it can be to stop working on your special interest. And right now, Stitchmunity is definitely my hyper focus. If you haven't heard about Stitchmunity, Toot just put up the link in the chat. Thank you very much for doing that, Toot. And yeah, basically it's a social site for stitchers. I've been working on building it with Heather from Stitchwit. It's a dream that we've had. We were talking about it, and we decided to go ahead and do it. Just, you know, be the feral raccoon you want to see in the world, that kind of vibe. But what we wanted to see was a social site for stitchers. Because there's Facebook, and there's like Mastodon, there's Twitter, and there's Discord, but there's nowhere specifically for cross stitching. So we're hoping to bring all those people from all those different areas of the internet together into one site. I have created, I've built like an open discussion forum where you can post, you can show off your stuff. There's like a specific help forum, which I think is going to be so cool, where it can be like, I need to know about this one specific thing, please help. The part that I'm really, really excited about, to be honest, is the project notes section. It says it's so heckin' cool. I've been playing with it for a couple days and just love it. That's awesome. I'm so glad. Yeah, Toot was our first beta tester. So far, the only beta tester. Right now, the site is myself, Heather, and Toot. Is great. Just going to change very, very soon. But one thing, the feature that I was really excited about, in addition to like having that kind of socialness set up exactly. I just have a knot. Hang on. Sorry about that. Hey Gwen, welcome. I'm just talking about Stitch Community and the project note section. That's what I've been trying to say all this time. The project note section. It's not super built out with a ton of features right now, but I envision it to be built out with a super ton of features. But yeah, it's a project note section. You can keep track of your progress. You can add pictures. You can add any kind of details you want. We're looking at adding the ability to add videos and files. And yeah, you can share them with other people. You can keep them to yourself. You can look at other people's notes. And yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with that one. So yeah, that's kind of like my favorite feature at the moment. The problem is I'm more of a social lurker. I lurk on social sites, but because I am, you know, trying to get this thing off the ground, I need to be actually socially active. So it's going to be a little bit interesting. But yes, hi Gwen, welcome. Thanks everyone for the bombs and the fireworks. I started looking for beta testers yesterday. I wanted to recruit, like, I was hoping to get maybe 10 or 15 people. And I thought, like, okay, I'll cap it at like 20 if we get that much. If we get that much interest in it. I capped it at 20 and I have to turn away a couple people, which is amazing. But if you are interested, you can still drop us a line, and you can still drop us a line, and I will basically just send you an email when the site either opens up or when another beta testing slot opens up. I'm struggling. Gwen says, I look forward to it, but I'm also very lurk and have no space for participating. Yeah, exactly. Nick says, I can't wait to see it, especially with how bad Etsy is getting. I know. We've started with the social side because basically we don't have enough money to build out both the social side Why are you like this? We don't have enough money to build out the social side and the marketplace at the same time. That's what it comes down to. So we're really hoping that... So many knots, guys. We're really hoping that it takes off, people are really enjoying it, and that we are able to build out the full thing with the the full thing with the social side, the project notes, and the marketplace, the independent marketplace that isn't based off of Etsy, isn't based off of Coffee, and that's run by the vendors themselves. Like that's the dream. Carol says I'm going to beta test the best I can. Thank you. I appreciate that. I had Toot in just to try and break it because, like, that's the thing. I'm an admin and I can do all of the things, but I want to make sure other people can't do all of the things. Gwen says I just found the test stitching form in my pile of tabs from the beginning of the month and finally filled it out today. All 3 questions. I know it was... It's a very daunting digital interview for the test stitching. Oh, which reminds me, the other thing about Stitch Community, which has come up as a question, there's going to be no membership fees. We don't run any ads on the site. We don't require your legal name, and basically the only information that gets shown is exactly what you decide to show. We get your email because we need it to send you stuff, but it's not shown to other people. So yeah, we're doing our best to keep people safe, and also, I mean, I know that my legal identity is not the same as my actual identity, so yeah. Cheryl says I used to do reliability and validation testing on hardware. Not sure how that will translate, but could be fun. I know I accidentally asked a bunch of computer programmers to test, so that should be interesting. Michelle, who's a friend, you might know Michelle May as the Giddy Stitcher on YouTube. I asked her to test, and she's looking forward to breaking stuff, so we'll see. All right, but guys, it is time for our first break. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put up the break screen right now. For the breaks, if you're watching on Twitch, I will be putting up a 3-minute ad. You won't miss anything. I'm just doing the break. If you're watching on YouTube, just enjoy the vibes for 3 minutes. Get up, unshrimp, do what you gotta do. I'll see you guys back here in 3 minutes. Duke. Do it. Do it. Nuke is going to be naughty and start a new whip. Yeah. It's enrichment. Exactly, Charles. In 2 degrees, we all need enrichment in our enclosures. Quit doom scrolling and start doom surviving. Yikes. Is that Xbox's new slogan? Also ignore me just yeeting my ornament here. Because there's no give in these. You know when you get a knot in Ada and sometimes you can just kind of tug the knot through the cloth? You cannot tug the knot through solid plastic. And then you just end up ripping the piece out of your hand and it goes over there. And... Yep. Well, if you guys don't want to doom scroll, instead you can stitch scroll on Stitchmunity, launching in December. Should we come up with like really I'm banning. Toot's banning me. Should we come up with like really cheesy slogans for it? I am going to do a little short to put up on TikTok and YouTube. Because my last short for Tiny Witch Sal got some pretty good views. So yeah, I just did it again. Honestly, I've been so focused on building the thing that I have given very little thought to advertising the thing. Nuke is starting a crochet blanket with the rainbow hobby twister you got from me a while ago. Nice! That's awesome. Are you holding it single, double, with something else? Just the twister I know is quite thin. Why is my hot tub Dream for Pow still up there? A great question, Self. You guys might be able to see Pow in the Pow cam. She's taken to burrowing. She's taken to burrowing. There are lots of hills and valleys in her enclosure these days. The problem is she can only dig so deep. And then she gets to the PVC bottom of her enclosure, which she can't dig through, luckily. But she can scrape her claws against it really, really loudly. I was talking to Charles this morning, and I was like, oh my god, I have to get up. Because Pow was she was scraping her nails on the bottom of the enclosure and slamming her food dish against the door of the enclosure. And I was like, okay, fine, I will feed you. Nuke says I'm making a tiny sample to see if I want it single or double. You've made a blanket with sport weight yarn before, so I know I can, but I don't know if I want to. Yeah. And honestly, the twister, it says it's sport. It's really more like a fingering. I really liked holding it double with a solid. I did a whole sweater for Toot like that, and it turned out really, really good. Also, Toot has put up the prediction. It is Night's Tree Eat will be chicken versus kiwi. So if you want to guess if it's going to be chicken or if it's going to be kiwi. you can do that in chat in the prediction now. If you're watching on YouTube, you can just put your guess in the chat, and Toot will make sure your vote is counted. Girl says Pow's gotta hide. Yeah, she's an ambush predator now. Oh, also Nuke, not that you asked for advice, but if you're finding that the twister is splitty, or if you're like constantly going between strands, it's good to thread the yarn through a bead or like the eye of a button or something, and just run it through there as you work, and that keeps it together. The chicken moves fast, or the kiwi. I think the kiwi would move faster than the chicken in this case, but either way, she's gonna ambush it. Can you imagine if tortoises were ambush predators? Can you imagine that coming at you really fast? Toot says surprise twist, it's kiwi birds, not kiwi fruit. Gwen says, I mean, have you seen the chickens attack Link? I have, actually. I've made them do that. I didn't know about that. I didn't know that was a thing, because I haven't really played a Link game before. Because, a Zelda game, I should say. Because I don't really play video games until recently. Breath of the Wild was the first Zelda game that I played. And I saw a chicken in a town, and I'm like, haha, let me smack the chicken around a little. And then I could smack the chicken around, and it kept responding, so I kept smacking it, and then I died. I died to chickens. Carol says chickens are vicious. They are vicious. Although it would have been hilarious if you had not done the right word and said viscous. Chickens are viscous. Oh, I don't want to think about viscous chickens. High viscosity chickens. It says I may have been encouraging you to attack the chickens too. It says I discovered the dish I need to make dinner requires washing, and now I shall never eat again. I know that you're joking, because for legal reasons you did say you were joking, but that's a mood. It's like, oh, the thing I need to do the thing is inaccessible. Yes, I won't do it. What is that? Guys, what do I think I'm doing with that giant stitch? You gonna focus? No. No, we're not gonna focus. Okay. Charles can't stop eating the coffee candies. Surprise stitching over 2. That was like stitching over 3. I had casserole for dinner. I really enjoy casserole. Like, unironically, give me a pasta and veggie and cream of something soup, and I am a happy, happy bean. Oh, Toot is not big in brain department. What happened? Or saying that I am not big in brain department. I had a big serving of casserole just before dinner. Just before stream. It was very good. Yes, that with the stitching over 3. Yeah, I am not big in brain department. I have been social mediaing all day. My brain is fried. Like, I do enjoy social media to browse and communicate with other people, but when you're doing it for like professional purposes, you get very tired. Ben says, I've been stuck in that flavor of executive dysfunction for almost a solid year. To varying degrees, I have good days. Yeah. I definitely, I feel that, because some days it's just hard. Some days you cannot function. And some days just making that decision to eat or get up or what to eat is so hard. Thank you, Charles. And Toot reminding us of the wisdom of socks. As always, we need a reminder that take easy also important. And sleep only on left side. A bomb for Nightbot. I love when the little animals set a bomb for someone else and then like walk away. Ooh, I won. I won. But yeah, the executive dysfunction can get you like this. I am a big fan of to-do lists because otherwise I will not do anything. And I was still spent this morning just staring at my to-do list for like a good 10 minutes. Like, I don't know where to start on this. Charles says, I'm usually seeing the message about someone winning the star game before I see the star. Same, like the lag on the stream avatars game is unreal. Charles had frozen eggplant parm for dinner. I saw that. That actually sounds good. I like eggplant parm. I haven't had it recently because eggplant is supposedly one of the things that disagrees with my sensitive tummy. But I did enjoy it when I had it. And like anything breaded, deep fried, and then covered in tomato sauce, I don't know how someone can't like that. The bakery near us has a hot bar, and they have chicken parm, veal parm, and I think they also have eggplant parm, depending on the day. Just remember their arancini in the freezer. I will make arancini for you after stream. I keep wanting to say after dinner, and it's like, no, this is stream. This is not dinner. Chat is friends, not food. Oh yeah, I guess the texture of the eggplant could be a thing. Right. This concludes the snowflake. I just did the last, or I am currently doing the last stitch. You just finish that off. Nuke says, yep, I'm holding that twister double. I thought that might happen. I've got 2 cakes of it here that I'm going to use to make a summer top, and it's going to be a bit of a slog because I love it. It's so lovely, but no. I just jostled my mic. I hope I'm not ooh again. Oh no, but I did knock out my camera. There we go. Yeah, there's the I'm not gonna do a background on these ones. Because I'll tell you why. Tell you for why. I'm keeping all of my ornament supplies in this box. Like usually I use a project bag or something, but the box just happens to be working out better for the ornaments. So what gave Babs the idea to do these? And I was there at the birth of this idea. So they found a pattern, blueprint, whatever, for a curtain, and it was like one of those beaded curtains that we all had in the 90s, and it was made of like different hexagons, and some of them were grids, like a larger grid than this. So basically they took that pattern and then made sure the grid was 14 count, and that's kind of what gave them the starting point. But the sorry. The curtain was like alternating solid and gridded hexes. So she printed some of the solid hexes for me too, so I can just do that. Cheryl said, I'm okay. It's hard to tell for you about the camera. Yeah, I know you're a little bit behind. That's okay. No worries. So yeah, so I'm just going to, I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to attach these. Also, I like them because the, I don't know, there, you can kind of see the hollow. So these have the hollow on them. This one doesn't have the hollow. It's like more of like a textured back. But yeah, they have like the hollow. So yeah, too, like the curtain you made for the solarium, but not attached. Like they aren't attached here. Whoop. They aren't attached like that. They're just in like strings like this. And then you kind of walk through it like a beaded curtain. It looks really cool. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to attach them. My first thought was a little bit of glue, but I don't really want the glue to show. I'm not sure, because I think I could do like a little dab of glue just in the corners, and that would keep it together enough. So I might do that, and then also I was thinking of just sewing around the hole on both sides, because if you do it on both sides, then it doesn't really have anywhere to slide. So I'm gonna play around with it and see what I like. But done like this, I was worried about the floats, or kind of where the thread went in the back, but you can't see it. Like, you really can't. I think it looks good. And there you can really see that glitter now. But yeah. So, I mean, logically, you can't see it on camera. Oh, the floats. I was like, the glitter, no. Logically, what I should do is start the next blue one because I've got blue thread, but no, I want to see what the white ones look like. So I'm going to do 2 with this blue, and then 2 with white and gold. That's the plan. So let's start a white and gold. I'm just going to use the same I'm just going to use the same pattern for all of them, because trying to design 6-sided snowflakes on a like grid is really difficult. Gwen says, hey DH, my birthday's coming up soon and I got everyone some Mercury retrograde, so enjoy that for a while. Thanks, just when I'm trying to beta test my site. Susie brought that up too, that Mercury's going to be in the microwave for the test, but that's okay. We'll make it through. We'll make it through. So I'm sending out the beta testing emails on tomorrow. On tomorrow. Yep. I was about to say on Saturday and then realized that Saturday's tomorrow. Just to give people, like, because I figure more people are going to have more time on the weekends, and they'll want to check it out like right away. So that's why I wanted to start on the weekend. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to use the on the morrow, good pilgrim. Thank you, Toot. I'm going to try not to work too hard on the weekend. I'm going to use the site socially and just kind of like chat with people and save the majority of the bug stomping for Monday. That's the plan. I'm trying to keep the whole work-life balance thing in check, but also I want people to use the site as they normally would, and I would normally use a social site on the weekends as well as during the week. So it's gonna be a weirdness for a little bit for me, in terms of what life responsibility works where. I was thinking, because I am going to encourage my testers to talk about the site, because I want to generate some buzz, you know. I was going to encourage my testers to talk about the site and share their experiences and that kind of thing. So I'm thinking on Monday's stream, give you guys like a little tour of the site, now that it's going to have a bit more content. Because right now, the only people who are posting on it are the three of us, myself, Heather, and Toot. And, so there's not much to look at, you know what I mean? There was really not much to look at before Toot came in yesterday. That made it feel really real. I know I'm talking about it a lot, but I'm just really excited, and I'm really proud of what I've done. I did delete a bunch of Toot's posts because they asked me to. Because I was asking them to like test posting and different things, and they didn't have anything to actually post. So thank you. I am very proud of myself. But up until yesterday, it was just my thing. Like Heather was in there looking at it, but they've been really busy with their own business and their family and everything. So it hasn't really felt like a thing. And then Toot came in and started using the site, and it was like, oh my god, this is an actual thing. This is a thing that I've built, and this is happening. Oh my god. It suddenly felt so real. Like, I can't believe I'm gonna have 20 people coming in tomorrow to check this thing out. I'm hoping that we're only gonna need the one round of beta testing. We might do a second wave of invites just before opening it up to everyone, just to test how much the site can handle, because I honestly, at this point, I don't know how many people are gonna be there for launch. Thank you. That was Toot delivering blah. So this is another one of these 3D printed ornaments that Toot just finished. I designed this little Blaha dude. He is currently being grabbed at by a ghost. It's a reference to the Point Hope map on I was gonna say Sunny Meadows, which is another map on Phasmophobia. This is one of the really cool 3D printed ornaments. It looks a little bit different from the other ones because this one actually comes with a backing. So it's 2 pieces. I'm trying to be careful of Blaha. So this is stitched, stitched area. This is the backing. So you finish stitching and then you just ka-chink, ka-chink, ka-chink. It's framed. But yeah, doesn't that look cool? I love it. Let's see if I can. Do you glow? Can I like? Oh, you glow a little bit. Okay. I'll try and take pictures of the glow later. The ghost hand glows. I love him because he looks so concerned. All right, so it is time for treat. So let's just switch on over to the POW cam. Let me see, I've got to get this. All right, so we are... Oh, that's... All right, this works. So we are now live feeding POW. No, that was a terrible joke. Don't live feed. It's not a good thing. So that was Gigi. All right, so today's contenders are Kiwi versus Chicken. POW is there. She is ready. She is raring to go. So we're gonna see if sour or proteiny is what she wants to go for today. Don't look at your mother. Look at the food. Oh, we got some butt scritches going on. So yes, POW doesn't always get chicken. She does need protein in her diet, which she gets from chicken, egg, her high banks, her prepared diets, and also the other fruits and veggies that she eats. Yay, Charles won. The cats are so interested in this. They just want the chicken. I just realized that. But it says I didn't vote, but I vote Kiwi. Your ADHD forgot about the voting immediately after you commented on it. That is such a mood. But, so she doesn't get chicken all the time. She just really loves chicken. Yep, there she goes. I am not surprised. She loves Kiwi, but she also loves her chicken. Mother, leave me alone. I have chicken. Mother. Chi-Chi would also like some chicken. Binks just wants some affection. Yay, Charles won. So Pau species is from South America. They live in the jungles. They browse the forest floor. That's how they get their nutrition, their food, which is why fruit is a much larger part of their diet than other... Sorry, we're playing with cats now. Why fruit is a much larger part of their diet than other species, because that's what falls on the ground a lot. However, there are also things that have fallen on the ground that maybe once moved and have ceased to move, and they will eat those too. So that's where she gets her taste for it. But it isn't a huge part of her diet, so we don't give it to her quite often. Bye, Gigi. Bye, Gigi. How did you get the chicken stuck onto your face? What is this? Hi, Gigi. Baby boy. I'm not the one who had chicken. They do want chicken. That is 100% what's going on right now. They smell the chicken. They want the chicken. Gigi wants the affection. Gigi, do you wish to be famous? You wish to be famous? Hi, Binks. I haven't gotten them out treats or anything. This is just my life. Oh, Gigi got some chicken. I see. You guys see how fast she is destroying that chicken? I forgot to complete the prediction. There we go. Charles says maybe if they love on me, they will get some chicken. Maybe. I am a big sucker. We have established this. The reason I turned that on. I know, I will do the thing. Hang on. Alright, let me get threads out of the way. Gigi, Bella, Things, Ego, Gigi. Gwen says, I do find it amusing how she loves sour, bone face between sour and boiled unseasoned chicken. That's what she goes for. Voraciously, I know, she loves it. Cheryl says, I feel like she wants to be able to rip it with her feet too. I know, I love how she eats like that, just Gigi. Give your sister some. That's not that. This is your half. Duke says she looks like Tiny Dinosaur. She does. I mean, she basically is. Not so much a dinosaur as birds would be, but I mean, turtles and tortoises have existed since the age of the dinosaurs, pretty much unchanged. She's a T-Rex in her mind. She just has it all over her face now. GG, give Binks some. Okay, or Binks will run away. GG says, if can only have half, have the bigger half. That's very true. Binks steals his treats every morning, Toot says. This is fair play. Amazing. Are you guys happy now? Did you get treats? Are you a chunky boy? A chunky handsome man? Alright. Bye-bye. It is cool watching Pow tear stuff apart with her feet. Yeah, Gigi doing a happy food dance. Binks, there's no more treats. Your brother ate them all. Kiwi time? Yeah, a little dessert. Sounds good. Oh, nope, more chicken. We found more chicken. Binks will remember this. Yeah, I didn't notice the chicken hiding behind the kiwi either. But there she goes. Now she's going for the now she's going for the kiwi. Charles says I didn't notice the chicken, but Pow did. And thank you, Toot, for letting me show off your Blaha finish. I love that little piece. I think you did a great job on it. I hope I can get some good pictures tonight of the glowing. Gwen did the thing and now has food. Yay! Pow always just looks grumpy. That's just Pow's face. I mean, Blahaj is just... I think it's Blaha. I don't think you pronounce the J, but I could be wrong. Is a trans icon. Like, they just are. Yes, there's a sneaky handprint on Blaha's belly in the glow in the dark, which you can't see in the light. So, after stream, I'll get some good pictures of that. If I don't forget. You've heard Blaha and you've heard Blowhigh. Might be Blowhigh. We'll have to ask an IKEA employee next time we're there. Okay, I will not forget. It's a Transphasma Blaha, yeah. Yeah. I was just in a Phasmo mood when I was designing the ornaments, I guess. I did the Tanglewood Drive one. This one. The A with the circle over it is said kind of like if you made your mouth like you were going to say O and said ah instead. Interesting. Ah? Yes, Toot has been awesome at doing the ornaments. Every time I've mentioned something like yes, I need it. Yes. Give me the thing. Hey, Charles won again. Charles is very caffeinated now, thanks to the coffee candies. Dude says my croc is having a stroke trying to figure out what I just told it to do. Yeah, I think you messed with it a little bit there. We're just gonna be a firework. It'll be fine. Coffee candies have real coffee and you ate a lot. Oh no. Gonna get messages from Charles at like 3 a.m. I started 6 new projects. I look so sad. Like, where has all my food gone? My food is gone. Is there more food over here? No, no food. Yes, sleep is good. Sleep is definitely needed. I wonder what she would do if we gave her a whole kiwi. Whole kiwi versus whole egg. Interesting. Should we, like, smash the kiwi first? Because we smashed the egg. We like coming up with weird matches for you guys. Now watch her roll it around. In the bathtub. No traction. I would have to clean it anyways. It always gets to the end of the week and I'm like, oh shoot, we forgot to check the setup for Pow's hot tub stream. Because we want to check it before we schedule it just to make sure that everything's going to be okay. But we forget a lot. What do you guys think? Do you think that's enough enough contrast? Bathroom is getting renos right now anyways, yeah. I was worried about the gold not setting it off enough. You put her with an egg and a kiwi in a tub. I mean, that's true. What do you guys think? Do you think that's, like, visible enough? I think so. As compared to this one? You can see the sparkles? You meant like a plastic bin? Yeah, she has a bathtub that's basically one of those Sterilite containers. That's what I was thinking when you said bin. I'm gonna do a few test stitches with just the white. See how I like that. Because I would like to do the sparkle, but I don't think we have any, like, clear sparkle, you know what I mean? I have black sparkle, but I wanted it to be, like, a lighter version. How many threads are you? 4 threads. Not enough sleep plus caffeine. Not letting your words work well enough. It's okay, Charles. I understood perfectly. I think we had exactly the same thing in mind. And yeah, that's a whole ass mood. I'm so glad you guys wanted to hang out with me on this lovely Friday night. I know people are usually busy, but at the same time, it's been a long week, and we need some time to chill, relax. I was watching to see if Toot brings more. Yeah, she's just glaring at us now. Mother, I see you. Mother, bring me the chicken. Or one of the cats, it's fine, either one. Away she goes. Oh, she's a spoiled little miss this week. I got her all kinds of good stuff. She's got tomatoes and apples and kale, and I got her the kind of junky cabbage mix that she really likes. So she's got cabbage and carrots and I think Brussels sprouts. And she's been getting some kiwi. Then chicken. She eats good. I actually went to the reptile store yesterday. Had to pick up food for the boys. It was nice. I haven't actually been to the reptile store in a long time because I wasn't able to drive. So someone else was picking up food for the boys. So it's just nice going in. They're so lovely there. They have a herd of redfoots at the store. So they live in the store during the winter, and during the summer they live outside in someone's backyard. So they were inside now, so that was nice. They mostly hang out in a big tub in the front of the store, but sometimes they're just like free roam. A herd, yes. I think that's what they're called. They have, I think last count they had 7 individuals. Usually there's 3 or 4 of them on display at the store, with the rest kind of like being back at their home. And I say on display, they basically just hang out and chill, like they live there. Yes, they are social generally. If you give them enough for space, that's the thing. So in Pow's enclosure, we could probably house another Redfoot in there with her. But that would kind of be the limit of how many Redfoots we'd want to have in that space. But since they have so much room at the store and then outside, they can have several more individuals. And there's always baby Redfoots available for sale at the store, which is dangerous. Yeah, I don't think she'd like another tort around either. I've seen what happens to Skeledile. I mean, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. It's always nice to see, and it's nice because I know that the people at our reptile store are familiar with keeping healthy Redfoots, because that's what they all do. Like, they're all around Redfoots every day. So they've been really super helpful in us keeping her. And yeah. But yeah, Toot wasn't allowed to go to the store because Toot has baby fever right now. Baby fever specifically for colubrid snakes and male kittens. So they are not allowed around male kittens or baby colubrid snakes. I mean, I think they'd probably take a boa or a python at this point. But I know that it's the googly eyes on the baby colubrids that gets them. A retic. We are not getting a retic. They did have a baby jungle carpet python, which... so pretty. And our store does have occasionally, like, emerald tree boas and rainbow boas and all the pretty boas. Ah, dangerous. Yes, Toot saying that Penny killed her yesterday. It was so cute. Toot took Penny, who's the ball python, out of his enclosure to just kind of check on him, see how he was doing. And he wrapped all the way around her, like around her rib cage, and was just holding on. It was so cute. It was just like, yes, just my mother. Too warm. I will hug her. Who is now a phantom cat. It was really nice to go in person as well. Oh, thank you for the balm of affection there. It was really nice to just go in person and be able to browse and look at all the babies and all the cool stuff they have. It says I always run hot because of the fibro, so the snakes love them. That's very true. You got this, Charles. the star will bounce back. And it's going. When is that jump gonna kick in? Nope. Ah, it went away. Charles says, who knows? All right, we're gonna go take our break in a second, but let me get your guys' opinion on this first. Because I'm doing the backing too. Okay, yeah, the white without the... So this is just plain white, and this is the white with the sparkle. The plain white shows up a lot better. Yes, Lady K, shiny, sparkly. Alright, so... I don't have silver, unfortunately. I don't think I have silver. I might have to go and look for silver. Alright, I'm gonna do some rummaging around. We're gonna go take a break. So I'm gonna run 3 minutes of ads. If you are watching on YouTube, you can just enjoy the vibes, but you won't miss anything because, yeah, I'm running 3 minutes of ads, and I'm not gonna be here for 3 minutes. All right, see you guys. Go and shrimp, go stretch, go grab a drink. I will be back in a few minutes. Like every time my camera isn't in use, it wants to take a nap. But I mean, mood. Hi everyone. I hope you had a good little break. Alright, so I'm going to use the sparkle. Thank you for the hydrate, Toot. I'm going to use the sparkle, but I was doing 2 strands of each. I'm going to do 3 strands of white and 1 of the gold. And I think that'll still give me sparkle. Sorry, I leaned away from the mic. I think that'll still give me sparkle without making the color too much the same as the yellow background. Which means I have to frog the other one, but I don't really feel like just frogging on stream because I think that would be supremely boring. So I'm just going to start another one and then I'll frog that one off camera because I have more of these little guys. So what are you guys going to be up to this weekend? I know what I'm doing this weekend, but I'm curious what you guys are up to. Got any big plans, or if it's just going to be rest and relaxation? Wasn't yesterday Thanksgiving? Or is that next week for the Americans? Next week, okay. Because I thought it was yesterday, but then, like, nobody really kind of made a big deal about it, so I was like, oh, maybe I'm wrong. Weirdly late this year. And, like, not this Sunday, but next Sunday is the first Sunday of Advent, I think, so yeah. Christmas is weirdly early and other things are weirdly late. Hey, Nastasia. Just work for you this weekend? Oh, I'm sorry you have to work, but I hope you can get some rest in as well. Duke says next Friday we have a big event in school and I still have some stuff to prepare before then. That's probably what you should be doing. Sounds good. Gwen says my birthday is on Monday. So we're thinking of doing a celebration hang this evening, which I noped out of. That is such a mood. Girls just gonna do their normal activities. Fantastic. Gwen also had a board game thing tomorrow with a friend, which you noped out of. Yep. My favorite plans are plans that... Why does this camera keep, like, drifting to the side? Hey, where I put you. Okay. And an impromptu tabletop game on Sunday that you also noped out of. When you have an impressive lack of plans. Oh, a nap in front of the fireplace sounds like a vibe. We've got a bunch of house stuff to get done this weekend. I've got to do some bathroom work. Yes, Nastasia, you are a little green guy. If you want to be a different guy, you can go to my About Me on Twitch, and there's a little panel there where you can customize your dude. and he'll hang out basically as long as you're chatting. Gwen says this week was too much to do anything this weekend. Also a mood. I have been working quite hard this week, and did have a little bit of crash earlier. I was a little bit worried that I wouldn't be able to stream, but I did rally, which is good. Huge shout out to Toot for taking care of me in the moment and helping me get to that point. But yeah, I was saying something about the house and this weekend. Yeah, we've got some house stuff to take care of. I've got to do some work in the bathroom. Like boring adult stuff. Like I need to regrout my tub. So, you know, fascinating, fun stuff like that. But other than that, I kind of just want to chill and craft and hang out with people on Stitchmunity. I want to put my project notes in Stitchmunity. That's what I want to do this weekend. I've done like a couple as a test, but I want to play around more with that function. Carol says that sounds hard. It's going to be hard physically, but it's not going to be too... It's not difficult, but it's hard on the body. Let's put it that way. So I'm just gonna take it in pieces. You know, do a little bit, take a break, do a little bit, take a break. I did all the cleaning already. Cock. It's cock. Not grout. Thank you for asking, Carl. Also, that sounded really bad out of context. But yeah, I'm just recocking the tub. I already did all the cleaning. I like scrubbed all the edges. I have to, you know, scrub behind. I get to scrub all of the spots that you can't normally reach to scrub. So there's my exciting, glamorous weekend plans. Where in the about section? I am not sure off the top of my head. Thanks, Gwen. Yeah, on desktop you just scroll down. I'm not sure where it is on mobile. But if you go to like my profile and then hit about me and then oh, and Toot has a link as well. Oh, sorry, your mobile? You got the link? No, I got it. Bye, Gwen. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy birthday if I don't talk to you before then. Enjoy your weekend of absolutely none plans. Gwen says, have a good weekend. Have a good evening and weekend, everybody. You too, you too. But yeah, I wanna get my project notes into Stitchmunity because I love that feature. I can't wait until other people start using it, and then I can like browse all the pretty stuff and see how the search functions and stuff work. But yeah, I mean, for people who don't use, like, I use Notion to organize all of my project notes, but I know not everyone kind of has a centralized spot where they keep project notes. So I think it might be really useful for people who it might be really useful for people who don't already have that system set up and we're looking for some way to have that without needing to go somewhere else. Like, that's the thing. Like, it's all in the same site along with your social stuff. It's right there. Nuke says, I don't think I'm gonna have enough yarn if I hold the twister double. No! Think you have a 3.5mm laying around somewhere to do it single-stranded? Good luck. I hope you do. That'll be a really nice light blanket. Holding the twister single-stranded. You are welcome. I hope you got it figured out. That stream elements thing is so fun. Toot actually found that feature on another... I don't know what I'm doing. You're a hippo. Awesome. So Toot also streams, if you guys didn't know. And they found the stream elements little buddy guy thing for their stream, and then I shamelessly stole it because it was really super cute. But they were definitely the one who found it and got it all set up and everything. So if you want to have more fun with your stream elements and also hang out with a pretty cool person, Toot streams Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. They do false allegations that we are so creative and fun. We are creative and fun, especially Toot. But yeah, Toot does no commentary gameplay, so you just hang out while they play, you vibe most of the way. We have Ghost Church on Sunday morning, which is just Toot playing Phasmophobia and the rest of us hanging out and chatting in chat. It's really fun. Nuke says, I just found a tapestry needle hidden inside one of the cakes. Oh no. I'm so sorry I sent you shrapnel, apparently. Oh no, I'm just sending everybody shrapnel, apparently. This is my life now. Now I know why I can never find a tapestry needle to save my life. I have them all inside cake, yarn cakes. Might have been you too. You have the bad habit of sticking needles in random items. Caked up on a Tuesday. It was telling me the other day. Oh no, did the mic pick up that thump? Oh, okay. So sorry, guys. Pico was jumping up on the counter and just knocked some stuff over on her way. She's fine. We're fine. What was I saying before Pico did the Picoing? Toot was saying that they've picked up a bad habit of sticking their tapestry needle in like one of the stuffies that are around them to hang on to between stitches and stuff. And when they don't have a stuffy to stick it to, they end up sticking it to themselves, but they are not a stuffy, so they just try stabbing themselves in the knee. That's while working on these ornaments, because they're slightly too thick to use a needle minder with, and you can't, like, you know how like in Ada you can kind of stick the needle in and it'll just stay there. If you stick the needle in, it just falls through. So yeah, there's no needle minder and no way to stick your needle in. You attach just a plain magnet to the metal part of your hoop. Seems to work better than a needle minder for you. That would be good too, because you can just, because words, because yeah, you use a hoop with the metal screw. So I can see just popping a little magnet on there would definitely work. So yeah, I'm going to be out online a lot this weekend, just kind of chilling, having a good weekend, talking to people. If you're not already a member of our Discord, probably should be. But that's where I'll be hanging out a lot. I want to get some good progress in on a bunch of different projects, so I will be stitching up some various I'll be putting up some progress pictures and that kind of thing. Miss Tassia, you're stitching on a witchy stitcher pattern tonight. Nice. Which one? We've done a few witchy stitchers here. You're also currently drinking water with your masala fries. Ooh. After that, you'll be on iced coffee. Lovely. I'm also drinking a coffee. It's decaf. I can't do caffeinated coffee, but that means that I get to drink it all day. You think the only person you've seen stream from you guys was Bard? Oops. 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 Okay, I'm good. Well, I stream Mondays and Fridays around this time. And then, like I said, 2 streams, 4 mornings a week, 10 to 12. And yeah, I don't know if we have any other streamers in the Discord other than Moon. Our friend Moonphased. Oh, maybe she's her own thing? Maybe. But Moonphased also does the occasional crafting stream, cross-stitch stream. Mostly she does very fun gaming, FPS gaming, and some good communal gaming like Lethal Company. But yes, we've been not so subtly influencing her to do more crafting streams. And Toot, of course, yes. I think I didn't need to cut my fingernails. I just scraped the hell out of my finger. Ah, that hurt. I don't know. Okay. So, if you guys have been watching the streams for a while, you might have noticed that my nails are looking a lot healthier than they have in the past. They're long, they're filed, they're healthy. I stopped biting them like 4 or 5 months ago. So I've been a nail biter all of my life. And so this has been like a new experience for me, not biting my nails. And I'm really proud of myself, but also there's definitely a learning curve going from having constantly bitten off nails to actually having a little bit of nail length. Anastasia, you joined the Discord. Thanks so much for joining us. Anastasia says, congrats, I'm also Nail Biter Club, but I can only stop by getting my nails done at the salon. That's what I've heard as well. That some people swear by getting like a nice nail polish job. I tried that when I was younger doing the nail polish thing, and all I did was bite off the nail polish as fast as I could to get to my nails. Hey Orchid, welcome in. Yeah, I went cold turkey. I stopped biting my nails. I've heard that that is a thing that happens to people with ADHD when they finally are medicated correctly, is that they find that they can stop biting their nails. And yeah, it definitely worked for me. But I have literally never in my life trimmed my own nails until like 4 months ago. So I had to teach myself how to trim my own nails. Lady Kate says one of my besties is a nail biter and has tried lots of things. I know she has had bad weeks when they were down to the nubs. Yeah. Yeah, that used to be me too. And like I still do find myself with the urge to bite, but it's easier to not bite. I think letting myself use stim toys has helped with that, because like, and also crafting, because it's something to do with your hands that isn't bite your nails. Charles says, I used to bite my nails. Your job made you stop. Guys, it's almost time to wrap up stream and I want to keep hanging out with you. You are going to see a lot more of my my fidget toys in December. Toot got me a fidget toy advent. I'm so excited to start it. So excited. We'll keep them in this little drawer next. I like this one. He's a turtle. He's clicky. I think you can kind of hear that. But like all the bits of his shell are clicky, and then his head is twisty. And then his tail doesn't really do, his tail clicks up and down. So he's cute. And then I've got like the typical fidget spinner. This is actually my favorite one, because it's really nice and spinny in the middle bit, but I can also do this. And then it's got like clicky buttons here. And then it's got like a wheel. And then there's these little ball bearings here, so I can spin the ball bearing around. I can click them in, and then I can also like spin it around my fingers like that. This is mine. This is my favorite. Like, I just love this one. I also like this one. This one is meant to be like a little controller. So this is a joystick, and then it's got the clicky buttons, and then it's got scroll wheelie things. It doesn't spin as nice. Like this bit is spinny, but it doesn't like spin around your hand nicely or anything. And then it's got a little thing that goes back and forth like that. Okay. Carol says I like the bitey ones, but you also have to keep watching them, so it's hard to keep them available. Absolutely. I just got squirreled by showing you guys my fidget toys. If that's not the most ADHD thing I've ever done on stream. One more and then we're gonna end stream. You know how you have like the rainbow clicky caterpillars? These boys? I found one that's a dinosaur. All right. We're done. We're done with the fidget toys. We're gonna end stream now. But thank you guys so much for joining us. Let me put up the ending screen. Thanks so much, guys, for joining us. It has been a lovely, lovely evening stream. I really, really enjoyed it. So yeah, check out Toot. I'm gonna put up all the good ending links. So check out Toot. Check out the Discord. Check out all of my shop links. Like I said, new pattern just dropped today. I do release a new pattern every Friday. So check that out, a new cross stitch pattern. So right about now, some of you are already doing it. I want everybody on Twitch to say goodbye to everybody on YouTube. And everybody on YouTube to say goodbye to everybody on Twitch. All right. Thank you so much for joining us over on YouTube. It's been a lovely, lovely evening. I will see you in the Discord. I'll see you in the coffee shop. I'll see you in the YouTube comments. But most importantly, my friends, I will see you in my heart. All right. Bye, guys. Bye-bye. All right. Now that we're just alone over here on